This Let's Play features an adult using adult language. You have been warned. How's it going, folks? My name's StevenWolfe. Welcome to Let's Play Max Payne. I'm a little miffed that I'm playing this instead of what I had planned, but you guys already saw that video, so we're not worried about it. So Max Payne, classic game from Remedy and 3D Realms. I love this game. I love the gameplay in the second one a little bit more, because it's a bit more refined. You'll see what I mean as we continue. But this started it. There are very few games that I can always consistently, in spite of how often it'll kick me in the teeth, I will enjoy playing it. And Max Payne is one of them. I think the other few that are on that list are like Alien Isolation, Devil May Cry 3, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal on Ultraviolence, and a couple others. Blood is on that list, but I digress. So, important detail before we continue. Oh, the crescendo. Important detail before we continue. I had to put together a mega upload file to get this freaking game to run, because on modern hardware it does not cooperate. The bullet time mechanic is tied to the frame rate. And there are a couple other issues with resolution and sound not working. Regardless of what version you had, you could have the disc release like I do for both of them, or you could have the Steam copy, which is what I am playing on right now. But running on modern hardware, it would not cooperate. So because of that, I was able to find a very handy full-service repair patch that cooperates with the Steam version. It's what we're using today, and I'm including in the description of every video for Let's Play Max Payne a link to that mega folder, so that if you too want to play a classic, you can. As far as I'm aware, Remedy hasn't said anything about remaking Max Payne 1 and 2. I could be horribly mistaken. If I am, I will fix it in post. As for now, we're playing the original. And it's difficult. It's a pain in the ass. I have to play on... I would have to beat the game on Fugitive to unlock the harder difficulties. Frankly, I don't want to play the harder difficulties. I barely survived hard-boiled when I was younger. Fugitive has been kicking my ass. I had to make sure it cooperated with OBS, which is what I'm filming with. But enough ranting and raving and yada yada yada. Quick warning. The first 5 minutes of gameplay, we're going to be dealing with some pretty dark shit. Okay, everything that happens will happen today. I'm just playing. That was family. They're checking up on me. It's nice having family check up on you. Can't say the same for Max. We'll see how that plays out. But yes, as I was saying, we're going to deal with some heavy shit in the first 6 minutes of gameplay. I apologize now.
Stand by. 1010, investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
10-4 dispatcher, verify address.
It's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an assault in progress. It's a war zone
Repeat, Acer Plaza, all units.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over. To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years. Back to the night the pain started. I was still on the force back then. NYPD, Manhattan, Midtown North Precinct, Hell's Kitchen.
So when are you coming to work for me, Detective Payne?
You'd make me work undercover in some hellhole. Sorry, Alex. Michelle and the baby come first. See? My last smoke. It's bad for the baby.
That's you, Max. A regular Boy Scout.
See, Alex.
Still on for poker Thursday night, right?
Like taking candy from a baby. Life was good. The sun setting on a sweet summer's day. Smell of freshly mowed lawns. Sounds of children playing. A house across the river on the Jersey side. Beautiful wife and a baby girl. The American dream come true. Honey, I'm home. But dreams have a nasty habit of going bad when you're not looking. The sun went down with practiced bravado. Twilight crawled across the sky, laden with foreboding. Michelle, honey, anybody home? I didn't like the way the show started. They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
I love this game. One of the things I will always gush about is the importance of atmosphere in a game. When you boot up and there's just background noise.
What the hell? Something ugly had been tattooed on the wall. A map of things to come. It was a poison syringe, a magic tag full of diabolical meanings. Listen, someone's broken into my house. Call 911.
Is this the Payne residence?
Yes, someone's broken into my house. They're still here. You have to...
Good. I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Who is this? Hello?
Max, being a good cop, has a shotgun. Now, I will say, because of how old the game is, you are going to see some graphical glitches. You'll notice on some of the brushwork, there are little seams that are appearing. That's purely because I'm running the game on a higher resolution than intended. We're going to see that here and there.
Michelle!
It's coming.
Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Coming!
No, please, God, no.
The flesh of fallen angels!
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby. That was 3 years ago. Everything ripped apart in a New York minute. The killer junkies had been high on a previously unknown designer drug, Valkyr, V. After the funeral, I told Alex I'd be transferring to the DEA. It took us 3 long years to get a break in the Valkyr case. Then, finally, 2 months ago, a dime dropper tipped us off that Jack Lupino, a mob boss in the Punchinello crime family, was trafficking. I went undercover, infiltrated the worst mafia family in New York. I came in from the cold and the dark. Outside the city was a cruel monster. I've been slowly working my way from the small time to the big fish, trying to get to the source of the drug. Alex and BB were my only contacts in the DEA, the only ones in this decrepit city who knew I was down here.
BB here. Something urgent has come up with Jack Lapino. You need to meet with Alex immediately at the Roscoe Street station.
I hadn't had a face-to-face with Alex since I'd gone undercover. Outside, the mercury was falling fast. It was colder than the devil's heart, raining ice pitchforks as if the heavens were ready to fall. Everyone was running for shelter like there was no tomorrow. It didn't get any better when I got to the subway. The feeling hit me like a point-blank shot straight in the face. Something was not right about this. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind me, and I was in for the ride. Next stop, Roscoe Street Station, and Alex. The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
So I've probably mentioned this once or twice before, but I do find it important to be quiet during cutscenes. This game has a great story, and most of the games that I play have great stories, unless I start making fun of it in the middle. But I do try and stay quiet during cutscenes, specifically as a sign of respect. Not to mention there are some of you out there, yes, you're here to watch me play, but you're also here to actually participate in the story. How do I can side roll, back roll. Isn't there a way to front roll? I could have sworn. Oh. Bullet holes and blood. So it's actually kind of brilliant how they did that. They've got the shotgun shell casings because it's large enough that it'll grab the player's attention instead of just the pistol casings. You've got the spray of a vaguely appropriate amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they actually counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you see there's these little bullet holes. I don't fucking know. The blood trail texture, the blood drag texture. The body! Posed incorrectly.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Also, grim detail you might have noticed right there. Max still wears the ring. And he apparently only showed up with one magazine of 9mm ammo. What the hell were you thinking, Max? Could have sworn Berettas usually only carried 15, not 18? Artistic license.
Ease the pain.
Not going to bitch loudly about that. Also, artistic license. Every mirror in the game is broken so that they wouldn't have to worry about reflections. I respect that a lot. That is such a brilliant and subtle solution. That is a brilliant solution.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun taking care of the cop up there. Oh, well, what's the plan? Simple. Gun down every mother-loving bastard that gets off the train. Sweet. Didn't the train go already? No idea. Let's just wait and see. Hey,
Alright. We got a deagle.
Yeah, he's dead, all right. Hey, it's me you're talking to. Hey, yeah.
Yo, guys, hey, we're getting around. You hear me?
Good night. Yeah, who the hell decided a Desert Eagle should carry 12 rounds of 50 AE? What the hell? It's probably a 44 Deagle. Yeah, we're going to be using cover a lot.
The security panel let out a mocking cackle. I'd need the right code.
We're also going to be using quick save a lot. Because this game is hostile.
No. Forget it.
Alright. There we
While
go.
looking for Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Diesel ammo. He's dead. Pills and ammo. Ooh. Ooh, that's an environmental thing. We can't see it from here, but we can shoot explosive stuff like that to cause problems for anyone within range. That's lame.
Hitting Roscoe Bank ain't exactly keeping low profile.
The riskiest high 7, huh? But hell, the payoff makes it worth it.
Well, I tried emptying into that. That didn't fucking work at all. Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember how to do this. Haha! All the goodies.
Kiss it good.
You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure, sounds good. Follow me.
Alright, so far so good. Saving it. Come on, dude.
Home free. This way. What the? Out!
Well, that didn't work. Whoa. That sort of worked. That was messy. Ooh, pills. Okay.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Nice. Can't go there. And we need to go back down here. I'd like to think I handled that little shootout well. I kind of didn't. Did better than I could have, though. Oh, wait, there's Beretta ammo. Hi-ho, horsepower, away!
So much for being subtle.
Nah, that was pretty subtle.
What the hell?
Bitches. All right, Chapter 2, live from the crime scene.
The rusty door led to an abandoned part of the station, closed off since the early 40s. Something big was going down at Roscoe Street. Maybe that's why Alex had wanted to meet me here. Maybe not. One way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Cool shit, there's actually a Easter egg that I remember. You throw a grenade into one of those holes, Max will suddenly say, I had declared war on the rats. And then you gotta fight a shitload of them. It's great.
What the hell?
All right. Bitch. This is ruining these guys' day. Come on, poke. Poke. I can't see you from there. There you go. How did you have a Beretta when I heard you shooting a shotgun? Yeah, see? You were shooting shotgun. Alright, whatever. Saving it.
Pino. Now that's spooky. Jack Pino. Yeah, spooky. But also, it's like the failure count is rising. Yeah, I wouldn't joke about it if I was you. Yeah.
Love the ringtone.
The station's not secured. Someone decided to play hero upstairs. That's all we need.
Got him down.
Any goodies at the far end? Probably not. It never hurts to look. Especially a game like this. Nope, there's a grand total of Jack and shit, and Jack left town. Hey, I wonder if this counts as a sewer. I say that partly as a joke, partly because I want Civi 11 to play Max Payne. I think he'd fucking love it. Just random wanton destruction, vague bullet time physics. What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that?
Hold on here. Give me the detonator. What are you talking about? The detonator. I thought you'd bring it. You were supposed to bring it. Yeah, right.
What the?
And now we got the sawed off.
The door had been welded shut ages ago and the bomb was missing a detonator.
I love the sawed off shotgun, but it's a pain in the ass.
Yo!
yeah.
The police are on their way. New York's finest. They're gonna be here soon. So stick to the plan. Got our own private exit route. In and out, do your thing. Bam, bam, thank you, man.
Get him!
We come to you now live from the crime scene.
Who is this?
Right back at you.
This is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. You are to cease your criminal activities and surrender immediately.
Sure thing, Jim. Me and the boys have been talking, and everyone's real sorry. They'll never do it again.
Who the hell is this?
Being placed at the scene of a bank robbery wouldn't have tipped the odds in my favor.
That's a bit funny, though. Just casually being a dick to the investigating officer. I mean, as you do. Let's see here.
The bank robber's score lay on the table. The bank robbers have been after Acer Corporation bonds. The Acer success story had recently been on every channel and on the cover of every magazine.
So I gotta say, that is actually a really solid design decision. There's nothing in here useful other than that plot point. But the game and the developers want you to know about it, so instead of the first door that opens being A, where the plot device is, C opens first, and right as you get close and go, hey, there's nothing here, Max draws your attention to the Acer bonds. Brilliant, brilliant little touch. And then A opens, and we get what we need to
The bank
get.
robbers had left their tools on the table. Judging by the detonators, the crooks had bought enough explosives to send Lady Liberty into orbit.
All right. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, he had a grenade. Oh. Gratuitous slow-mo!
Hold it! Max! Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack! I nearly shot you!
Alex, I'm glad to see you.
What the hell's going on? There are more corpses here than at the city morgue!
It's an armed robbery. A tunnel job straight to the Roscoe Bank vault through the old station wall. Is this why? This is Lupino's gig?
This is Lupino's doing? Lupino's men? Really?
You sure know how to take a place? Can you get through?
No, it's locked. We gotta get out of here. If it's Lupino, it's... Alex? Alex!
There was nothing I could do. He was dead. I could tell by the empty, accusing stare of his eyes.
Well, okay, so far so good. Whoa. Who the fuck throws a grenade indoors, you asshole? Nah, fuck you in particular. Chicken shit. Absolute chicken shit. And our painkillers are full. That's a great problem to have. Dual Berettas. Game saved. Let's do this.
Alex had kept me relatively sane for the past 3 years. Now I didn't know how I felt. Somehow he had stumbled upon something big and ended up stepping on Jack Lupino's toes.
Playing it Bogart.
Lupino ran his racket of sex, drugs, and contract killings from a sleazy hotel in a slum block of tenements. The NYPD was closing in. I could hear the sirens. Their wail was a crescendo. Lupino thought he could get us by taking Alex out and leaving me to take the fall for it. All he had gotten was my attention. I went for the hotel first. It was a sad old thing with flickering lamps and faded colors, cheap mobster punks and tired-eyed prostitutes. I walked straight in, playing at Bogart, like I'd done 100 times before. The place was run by a couple of murdering mobsters with shark smiles. The Finito brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the pain in the butt. Pain to the max.
You're killing me. Did you make that up yourselves, or you get some wino downstairs to come up with it? Don't answer that. A rhetorical question. I got something for the boss. Lupino around?
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. Don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Lupino ain't here, but he said bye.
Lupino wasn't in his cheap hotel. Instead, I ran into the Finito brothers. My cover had been blown, the door slammed shut behind me, and then I was dodging bullets like raindrops.
Pain in the butt. Ha ha! Pain to the max. Junk squad kid. Gotta take it to Marble City for it. Eat first and lying down. Bring it in.
A letter on the desk caught my eye. I had met Lupino only once. The gangster ran all his rackets through his right-hand man, Vinny Gagniti. Gagniti was a high-strung whiner on the verge of breaking apart, like an overamped Energizer bunny. He had the brains to run the business, but he lacked the balls, always falling short, taking his frustration out on underage addicts and call girls.
The V deal goes down at your hotel. Jack's exact words, quote, Vinny, you're in charge of this one, unquote. Rico Muerte's coming to see it through. Anything goes wrong and everybody's gonna get dead. Goes double for you. Treat this guy real good. Anything he wants, you give him. Don't screw this up or you're finito, finitos.
A V deal meant added security, locked doors, and lots of nervous thugs with itchy trigger fingers. I'd seen nothing coming in, but that didn't mean it hadn't been there. Rico Muerte was a regular Kaiser Soze, a spook story told to keep the apes in line. 313. The Finitos had scribbled Muerte's room number on the note's margin.
Bosses! Everything all right? Bosses! Joey! Virgilio! You all right, man? They're not answering. Call the others. Tell them to come quick. Okay, but we can't wait for them. We gotta go in now. Bosses! We're coming in!
It's pain.
That was a shit show. I'm glad just quite quickly stepping to the left or right screws up their ability to aim. So that's a good feeling. Beretta ammo. Nothing else. Full painkillers. We're doing great. And we're gonna save. Because I hate redoing that
Getting
fight.
out was not going to be easy. The staircase was locked and the elevator had been busted for a decade or more.
Oh,
press conference today, the mayor stated that Valkyr represents a clear danger to New York and called for drastic actions to eliminate the problem. On today's top story, the Valkyr crisis worsens with the murder of DEA Special Agent Alex Balder. Special Agent Balder had been shot repeatedly from a point-blank range. The gunman has been identified as Max Payne. The noose is sure to tighten around this fugitive criminal as more NYPD units join the search to apprehend him.
I had just gotten my 15 minutes of fame.
Well done, Max. Nothing like getting blamed for the death of your best friend, eh? Ooh, more pills that we don't need. Let's see. We need to go that way. That's locked. We touched the radio. Oh, this is what we call foreshadowing. The beds can sometimes move. And we're gonna just action dive through the window, as you do.
Something's wrong with the bosses. Payne's there and they're not answering. Let's go already. Payne's gonna pay.
Bye. Yeah.
What the?
Thanks. See? Foreshadowing.
Previously on Lords and Ladies. Lady Amelia, Marquis Valentine asks for an audience.
Thank you, Lawrence.
My lady.
My lord.
And now, an all-new episode of Lords and Ladies, brought to you in part by Acer Corporation.
My lady.
My lord.
My lady, there is a matter of great importance I must bring to your attention.
My lord, there is?
Indeed, my lady, there is indeed. From the very first moment we met, upon that distant forest path, there has been sunlight in the autumn leaves blazing like the colors of your hair.
Oh, my lord, you should not speak so.
But my lady, I must.
My lord, no. I forbid you. This cannot be. This must not be.
But why, my love, why?
My lord, it is too dreadful. Do not force me to speak the words.
My lady, I beg of you, I must know. I would rather die than not know.
Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
And today's up.
Lady Amelia, so tragic. Will they ever get together?
You'll never know. I'm gonna do what I can to preserve the Lords and Ladies clips, because they're funny as hell. But Lords and Ladies, Address Unknown. I think there's like one or two others.
V-head junkies could go off without a warning. I had to be careful.
Okay. was amusing. Anything under here? No. Oh yeah, so cool environmental thing we're gonna say before I do. This TV will blow up with if you turn it on. Because the water's dripping on it. It's a hostile detail, but it's a fun detail.
Piece of crap.
Oh, careful. It might kick back. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Killer vending machine.
You talking to me?
Tough guy. Scared.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Ooh.
This party had been dead for a while. I couldn't say I was sorry I'd missed the show.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for the worse, as DEA Special Agent Alex Balder was found brutally slain at the Roscoe Street subway station. A suspect was seen leaving the site only moments after the shots had been fired, and the NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon believed to be armed and extremely dangerous. And now the weather. The worst winter storm in recorded history continues to pound the city.
Sorry, Max. That's the way the story plays. Yeah, he's coming. Death is coming. We get it. Motherfucking! Ooh, we got a Molotov from that. I'm tempted to go backwards a bit and pick up some of those spares.
I found Muerte's room. Muerte had received a letter.
And of course it's a trap.
Our investigation had turned up nothing to link Angelo Punchinello, the head of the Punchinello family, to Valkyr. All tracks had ended with Jack Lupino. The letter in Muerte's room was signed by the Don himself. It was the first hint that the Kingpin knew what was brewing inside his syndicate.
The trouble you got into after the Chicago screw-up. The Punchinello family bailed you out. You have been waiting for a chance to pay us back. One of our trusted boys has a monkey the size of King Kong on his back. We need your special skills for backup on a major deal.
Collecting evidence had gotten old a few hundred bullets back. I was already so far past the point of no return, I couldn't even remember what it looked like when I had passed it.
Yeah, I'm tempted to just do a quick little lap backwards and grab some of those meds. Because, I mean, if it's there and I have the option, I should. You know? Like, it's not the kind of game that will lock off previous areas, nor is it the kind of game that will lock off progression. Yep. Yes, there we go. This is sort of shit we're going to have to do throughout the game if we're unlucky. Leaving materials behind now so that we can get it later when we need it. Even though it's not implied with the game expects you to just keep pushing forward. Frankly, that's what's going to happen 90% of the time. But we're not under any sort of time constraint. My mouse decided to shit itself right there. That was fun. Yeah, this should be amusing.
Hey, told you. God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure. Nah, the Russian wouldn't dare. This has been waiting to happen. I thought it was a bomb. Hold it. Oh.
Oh, there's where we need to go, but let's see if there's any goodies. No, I think we collected everything. Alright, cool. Yeah, he's having a rough time.
The hooker had left her diary on the table. The diary belonged to a hooker named Candy Dawn. The read would have made a vice cop blush.
Had talks with the mystery hag over the phone again. Sent her the latest One-Eyed Alfred tape. As long as the hag keeps paying for the tapes, the old man could come every day for all I care.
She had a nice sideline, making secret X-rated flicks of her clients and selling them to the highest bidder. They would get her killed if her V-fix for the day didn't do it first.
This is why we don't go to stray prostitutes. We have kept women. Much more cost effective. That was a bit of a dark joke. Yeah, just casually filming this shit.
What the hell? Tim, go get him. No, wait, you go get him. You go and get him.
No, wait, I'll go get you. Molotov. How's that work for you, boys? That was hostile. Alright, so they're dead. That's taken care of. Elevators, no way that shit's gonna work. Oh, I missed something. Hold on. There's one little secret that it's just... Oh, it's such a chef's kiss. Fuck, where is it? Where is it? There's a window. There's a particular window. Or corner of a window or some shit. It's one of the outside rooms. I might have already missed it. Yeah, I think I already missed it. Yeah, because this takes us further down. Hold on. We gotta redo some stuff. There's a secret. It's not like a secret, but it's a secret, and it's a great reference at that. There it is. Oh, how the fuck did I miss it? There's blood. There's a lot of blood. And then you go this way.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Wooden stake through the back. Looks like he spelled buff with his finger and his blood. I think we know what happened there. Future Steve, you better play part of the Buffy the Vampire theme song right there. Love that show.
Yo!
Oh! Well, now we know how easy it is for Max to die. Fuck me. Yeah, I had to go back to this place anyways.
Hold it!
There we go.
I didn't want to know what had happened here. It was not a pretty sight.
Alright, we Gucci.
Hey, told you.
God damn! I thought it was a bomb for sure.
Hey.
The hooker had left her diary on the table.
Candy Dawn, yada yada, she's being an idiot. One-Eyed Alfred and the Hag are references to other shit that happens in the story.
Tim, go get him. No, wait, you go get him. You go and get him.
How about I go get you? That works every time. I'm not sure if I should be happy or sad about that. All right. There we go. The blood veins of New York.
The old service elevator rumbled down to the bowels of Jack Lupino's hotel.
It was freaking crazy. The cops were doing a full-scale siege next door. More traffic than rush hour. I mean, bleeding bastards running back and forth, Ronnie and Jimbo to throw. And in the middle of all this, there we were. I didn't give a damn. Just going with the flow.
So what happened?
Nothing happened. We got the explosives, dumped the cargo. We were home free.
Jesus.
Yeah, it smells like bullshit. I'm gonna call you on your bullshit.
A winter storm warning is in effect in the whole tri-state area, as both freezing rain and heavy snowfall continue. Many roadways are already closed, and people are advised to stay indoors. The severe blizzard has ravaged New York for 3 days now, with no end in sight.
We'd been snowed from the start in the Valkyr case. The forecast said there was plenty more where that had come from. But the snowbound city was on my side. Less chance of innocent bystanders getting caught in the crossfire.
There we go. swear there's V-Surets everywhere. Got all the ammo. Huh. Max, can you have a more consistent melee, please? Thank you. I need to look up what engine they use to build this game. It runs exceptionally well, but there are issues.
Hold it.
Exhibit number 1, a newspaper. A dead man tied to a chair lay on the boiler room floor.
Captain Baseball Bat Boy has an unbeatable track record in superhero death matches. But a 6-pack of root beer gets me every time.
The murder weapon was a baseball bat, now lying in a pool of drying blood next to a newspaper folded open on a Captain Baseball Bat Boy comic strip.
Yeah, he did. Deal ammo is full. Oh, poopy. They're probably gonna burn him.
Take vampire movies. Why are they always set in L.A. or Mexico? I can't even get a tan. If I was a bloodsucker, I'd live to the North Pole. Winter's one long night. Yeah, and what would you eat? Suck blood from penguins? Nah, Eskimos, man, Eskimos.
I would have to look up the timing of that dialogue being written compared to when 30 Days of Night came out. Because that is suspiciously similar. Like, the good kind is similar, because I love one thing being inspired by another thing. But, like, did they reference 30 Days of Night, or did they cause it? That would be nuts if they caused it. Well, thank you, mouse. That would be nuts if they caused it.
Chill with the guns. Trust me, you don't want to piss muerte off. Gentlemen, let's do business.
Green for green.
Cheers at green-eyed angels. Amen.
Get him!
A lifetime ago, this would have gone down as a narcotics arrest. The transparent cylinders glowed green, full of Valkyr.
Nope. I am a petty anti-hero.
It was dirty money,